Welcome, fourth grade. Good morning. This is math class, Miss Korean's geometry. We are studying page 305, 306. Today our lesson is focused to identify the characteristics of prism and identify a prism by its net. And remember, net is the pattern of the figure, how it looks if it's flat pattern. What is a prism? Answer: a solid geometric figure whose two faces are similar, equal, parallel rectilinear figures, and the sides are parallel. So here is a prism. You must have seen that in my class. I'd shown you that white piece of glass. And number 2, what is geometry? A branch of mathematics concerned with properties and lines, surfaces, solid and higher dimensional analogy. What does it mean by analogy? And it's an A, not an O. A comparison between two things. So here we have a cereal box and a rectangle drawn on the whiteboard. Which figure is a plane figure having two dimensions? Look at it. Which figure is a plane figure having two dimensions? It is the rectangle drawn on the whiteboard because it only has length, width. That's all it has. Which figure has three dimensions? The cereal box. It has a length, width, and a height. What are two types of surface that three-dimensional figures have? Number 1, a flat, or number 2, a curved. And you remember yesterday's YouTube, you can look at it and you will know which is a flat and which is curved. What kind of surface does a cereal box have? A flat surface. So if you see a cereal box has a flat surface and it doesn't have a curved surface. What do you call a flat surface of three-dimensional object? It's called a face. How many faces does this box have? Look at the box, a cereal box. Remember, you did a book report on it. It's a good story, Winn-Dixie. How many faces does this box have? 6 faces. Okay. Number 2, what is the line where two faces meet? It's called an edge. How many edges does this box have? 12. Okay, if you look at it, it has 12 edges. What is the point where 3 edges meet? Called a vertex. How many vertex this box have? It has answer 8 vertexes. A box is like a prism. Two faces identical and parallel with each other. Face at the bottom is parallel to the top of the box. We refer the top and bottom of a box as bases. And you know, when you pick up a cereal box, you put it on your kitchen counter or on your dining table. That surface that meets the top of your dining table or your countertop, kitchen countertop, is called a base. What shape is the base of the cereal box? It is rectangle. Since its base are rectangle, what kind of prism is it called? It's called a rectangular prism. Now, if it had a triangle prism, triangle base, then it will call a triangular prism. Now here I have displayed a cube and a square. Which figure is a plane figure with 2 dimensions? Answer: a square. Which figure has 3 dimensions? A cube. How many faces and vertex edges does the cube have? It has 6 faces, 8 vertexes, and 12 edges. What other figure has similar answer? A rectangular prism has the same answer. So what's the difference do you notice between the cube and the rectangle? Only difference is the bottom of the rectangular is a rectangle. A cereal box has a rectangular base, and a square box has a square base. Otherwise, they have equal number of faces, equal number of vertices, equal number of edges. And using this explanation and study YouTube, please do page 305, 306 in your math worksheet today. And if you have any question, ask me at Zoom time. Bye. God bless.